Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
For watching Better Call Saul.
This is episode 2 of season 4. Let's just say season 4 started with a bang. And the bang, he's knocking on the door, Saul. Saul is here. Saul has come.
Unfortunately.
And
is it unfortunately? I don't know.
Well, look, storyline wise, great story.
Yeah.
Just great story. How I'm gonna handle it,
I don't know.
less great.
I mean, I loved Saul.
Yeah.
The thing is, I loved him, and I always thought he was a good guy. It's not like he's gonna lose his personality like Walter did, you know?
Well, no, because he's not that type of a character.
Yeah.
He's not the same character that Walter is. But, like, there are some parallels to be drawn between, like, him and Walter right now. Like, you can say that, the whistling, we talked about this in the previous episode, but, like, the whistling part is especially, like, Walter. But I still think that for Jimmy, that's sort of like a coping mechanism because of this whole thing that has happened. Whereas with Walter, it served to show how really he is.
I mean, I think it's but like I just think in both shows, it was put there on for some purpose, to show you where they are as characters right now at that moment. Yeah. Of course, I don't think Jimmy is like gone. He's completely Saul, meaning he's now a bad guy. Like I thought with Walt, Well,
I mean, they are like vastly actually different characters, but like the shows are similar in the sense where you see the downfall of a person, but like in different ways.
And hopefully with Saul or Jimmy, we'll see
a rise
coming back, from it all. Where Walter didn't deserve to.
I do wonder how the show is gonna like conclude this.
Well, I definitely do not believe it's gonna end the same way Breaking Bad did.
Well, I mean, he's not dying. I don't think he's dying.
He's not dying, and
he is gonna do a lot of bad things. And in Breaking Bad, all of your actions have consequences. And so I think like for him, he might just get I don't fucking know, but like I can only see him, being able to live, being always hiding, like what we saw in the previous episode, like he was running away from the cab driver because he was so, scared. I think that's like a sort of a punishment. He will never be able to live peacefully. Like he's always gonna have to be looking behind, and so I guess that's a type of a punishment.
I don't think then that he's ever gonna practice law again.
Well, I guess not. Look, I had that theory for a second. Like, look, it could still go that way.
I don't think so, honestly. I don't think he could ever practice law by his fake name. I
mean, I guess not. I mean there will be a lot of...
I don't know, maybe theoretically, maybe somehow. I have no idea, but I don't think... I mean, especially because we saw how scared he was of a taxi driver,
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna go into courtroom, but...
Yeah, I have no idea how it's gonna go. Like, I hope that, we still have 2 seasons that we haven't seen, and then there's another one coming out. Like, I hope in that, like, time period, I could have a better understanding as to where his storyline could
but
go.
I don't know if I read it or if it's just in my mind, because, like, in the beginning, while we started watching the show, that's how I imagined it. I don't know. Do you know, like, if after season 5, like season 6 starts after Breaking Bad?
No one has ever told us that.
Okay, because that's what I have in my mind. Yeah, I don't know why.
I think you always had that in mind because you thought, like, because it's the last season, it's gonna come from present time. Yeah. But no one ever told us that, and I have no idea.
That's what I expect. Either season 6B, like. I feel like it can be only one episode because only one episode after Breaking Bad, because like I think that's too short. So I think it has to be a bit more of episodes. So either entire season 6 or like.
Well, I guess unless they just want to show you, like they have been showing us him like this entire time.
I would
and
be very
unless they just want to show you, like those are the consequences of his action as he is living a life. But the life that he is living is
wouldn't it be great if season 6 started like Ray and then switched to college, but we're at the same time where he is,
Yeah, I was wondering, like at some point they're gonna switch the black and white to color when we like that might happen like in the last episode. Like I have no idea.
No, I don't know. I definitely do. I know that I'm gonna be very disappointed if we don't get anything. If we don't get enough after Breaking Bad, you know? Enough of the storyline after Breaking Bad. Yeah, I would be very disappointed. So hopefully that won't happen.
I guess we'll see what happens there. Right now, I think this, the way this season started, I'm assuming that it's gonna like keep going down the direction of him, becoming Saul. And that's gonna be very hard to see, especially because I also don't know what's gonna happen with his relationship with Kim now. Because if he, like, you can see the way that Kim looked at him when he was like, oh, well, that's your cross to bear. She's like, what?
What do you mean?
What? And so I think this is gonna put a really big strain on their relationship.
In my mind, they still have to get married. You know? The time has come. Season 4.
True. Look.
Well, that's just in my mind. I mean, it's not like he couldn't be married 2 times before this.
I feel like she should. They mentioned. I feel like she has to have been.
Yeah.
A wife at some point.
I think so as well. So like, I'm waiting for that part. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm very excited to see where the relationship is gonna go.
Yeah. Also, poor Howard. Honestly. He was already feeling guilty, and then here comes Jimmy, and he's like, well, that is your cross to bear, Howard. You have to live with it. That was horrible. Like, that's gonna impact, that's gonna affect Howard's life forever. Like,
yeah.
He's gonna be always affected by this.
Yeah.
Like, would your kind words solve that for him? God they knows, wouldn't, but maybe he would have felt a bit better, and now you have,
Maybe at some point he's gonna talk to him. We're gonna maybe come back to this conversation.
Well, I would like that.
Me too.
We'll see if it happens. Look, let's just play episode 2.
Very excited to see, especially and Hector Salamanca. That's what
Hector's in the hospital.
So excited as well.
We have to see and they have seen that Ignacio threw away the pills. So I mean, it's not a hard thing to deduct if you're Gus. Like, Gus is gonna know. I do wonder what's gonna happen now with Gus and Ignacio. Is he gonna maybe recruit him to be a spy on the inside?
I think so.
I think so as well. Like sure. that's the only way I can see them like working together.
I'm 100% sure. It's not like he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're my mastermind. I want you." It's not like he's Mikey. I just see him using Ignacio.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. Oh, Hector! I keep being like, who's in the hospital?
Hector Salamanca. Not dead.
Oh. Look at using all these resources to save a man like Hector. I mean, like, look, you should do it. I get it, but no. I can't see like one fucking redeeming quality about him. Oh, do you think like that's one of the? I mean, that guy looks like a criminal.
Oh, or is it a doctor of like Gus?
Yeah, I mean that.
Maybe that's type of doctor.
I mean, yeah.
Came in to see if this one's gonna.
Yeah, he's seeing. Well, he's checking.
No movement, literally.
Yeah.
I can't believe what Ignacio did. I'm shocked that this was what Ignacio did. Like, right? Ignacio.
Good on you, boy. Oh, that's Gus's guy. He'll be like,
Good job, Ignacio.
He's no longer in a coma, but he's unresponsive. There's no way of knowing.
He doesn't understand.
Gustavo. He's getting very good care here. It'd be different if he was in the care of someplace like Johns Hopkins. It could make no difference at all.
He would literally pay to save his life, so he would end it himself.
I can think of no better judgment on this man.
Honestly, sounds cruel to say. It sounds cruel to say, but I don't know. I feel no.
I decide what he deserves. No one else.
Yeah.
About that boy.
He's gonna be so mad at Ignacio. But I get it. Like, his bad blood with Hector runs deep.
But I was like, about that, Walter White decides what he deserves.
Oh yeah, let's not even that. But that.
There she is. Want some fresh OJ? Good.
Should I watch some sleep?
Heal quicker. You're up early. Yeah.
Oh, this is concerning.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Job interviews lined up. I wanted to get an early job. Jimmy, you can take some time off. Why wait? I don't want unemployment hanging over my jacket.
And I think the worst thing for him right now is to like not do anything and think about everything.
Yeah,
I think that's like for him is torture.
He needs to be busy.
But that's a problem because when he's distracted, he's not thinking about it and he's not processing this.
Oh, Thai or Mexican?
And like it's gonna come back and it's not gonna be good.
Pick up dinner on the way.
You're not going to that meeting?
Nah. If there's anything important, Howard knows how to find me.
It's like Will. Is this Ignacio's father?
So sorry, Joe.
As long as he is alive.
Yes, honestly,
It's
that's
like
all I
they
care
don't have
about.
to be good. Ignacio did screw things up.
Is that even worse, boy?
Yeah.
I don't know how proud your father will be of you, like nearly killing a man.
I don't think your father's gonna forgive you that easily, honestly.
I can think of nothing worse than like disappointing a man like this.
Yeah.
Like he seems like the just sweetest. Oh god, the same way that Hector put the money.
Mijo,
Mijo.
¿y cuándo va a terminar esto para ti?
Ahora, papá, ahora.
I'm working on it.
Gus, if you stop him from exiting this business. Honestly, I'm the most concerned about Ignacio in the show. I need him out of this. Printer shop.
You see that's Alma, and on the left is Ollie, Mr. Neff's aunt and uncle. They started this company almost 50 years ago.
Did specially coated paper to get an image off one of those babies.
Huh? You know your stuff?
I worked in a mailroom, so I talked to a lot of repairmen. A lot. They love talking shop.
Yes.
I found a color copier. That's a warhorse. I mean, did you ever see the guts of this beast? It takes 15
He's
seconds
impressing.
to get a printout.
He is a very smart man. He is very capable. Like, I think he could get any job, really.
Those were Alma's. She loved collecting the little things. God rest her soul.
Yeah, I knew a lady.
I was like thinking, is he gonna steal that thing just because he can?
Oh, just Jimmy's fine.
Jimmy, pleasure. Come on down.
I've been told stubbornness and persuasiveness are two of my top qualities.
I have to say, Jimmy does know his way around a copier.
It's gonna be a problem that he's like disbarred.
I mean,
Says here
suspended.
you were a lawyer
Well, you can explain that, no?
until not that long ago.
You know why God made snakes before he made lawyers? He needed the practice.
I needed to practice.
And that's pretty much the only lawyer joke I know, because all the others are true stories. Look, I know you're looking for somebody with sales experience, and I don't have any. Except being a lawyer. Look, being a lawyer, my job was sales. I was selling the judges, I was selling the juries. Sometimes I was selling the clients to take the best deal from a series of
That is
bad
true.
options. But every hour of every day, I was convincing, persuading, I was selling.
I hear what you're saying. You make a lot of excellent points, Jimmy. I can see why Henry wanted me to meet you.
Well, thank you for coming down.
Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
Yeah, we're going to put our heads together, have a decision in, say, about a week or so.
Great, know that. Thank you very much.
You bet. Great.
Oh god, what?
Okay, I was like, don't go back. I don't know.
He
He's gonna go back.
was looking a lot at that, you know, thingy. The doll, not the doll.
Yes?
I'm sorry, can I just have another minute? I know you are gonna take some time to consider your options, but maybe we can settle this right now. The time you spend looking for someone is time I could be out there working for you. Me.
Well, I mean, he is selling himself
But
right
what if
now.
you-
I will be impressed by this. I will take him.
Next week, and is it worth the wait? None of them will have the connection to your machines that I do. None. I worked in the mailroom. I know how important the copy machine is. I know better than anyone that the copier, it's the beating heart of any business. That has lost money, that has frustrated employees, that's a negative work environment, that's a business on life support. Business, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That is a successful
Honestly,
business.
I will buy the printer right
And
now.
that's what we're selling.
Jimmy,
It's a yes.
welcome to the team.
It's gonna end badly.
Congrats. We'll get you set up with Audrey in HR, fill out your paperwork, and hopefully you'll be all set by the end of the day.
So just like that, huh?
Yeah, why wait when we could get you rolling?
You were gonna take some time though and consider your options, but come in and do that little song and dance, and I'm in. Are you out of your mind?
This is.
You don't know me.
What
I
is
just
it?
came in off the street.
Oh God,
What is
You
he?
guys are like a couple of cats.
What is he doing?
A shiny object right here. Like, I want that. No, just hire the guy that says them fancy words. Yeah, I could be a serial killer. I could be the guy who pees in your coffee pot. I could be both.
So you're not taking the job?
No, I'm not taking the job.
Look at their faces.
Suckers.
What the fuck, Jimmy?
I feel sorry for you.
I think it's like he wants to show himself. Oh, I don't know, because like they saw him, this guy is great. Like, again, like Chuck always thought that everyone does, and Chuck didn't think he's great, and so now Jimmy is feeling that premonition of Chuck's. I have no idea what we're doing. Is this Mike and his granddaughter?
Well, it's a child.
Papa, look how high I can go.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, every time I see them in the park together, I just remember when he left last time, and I will never recover.
Yeah, I can be there. You let her know.
Oh, does Lydia want to see him?
Yeah.
I'll be impressed with his work.
I mean,
He was completely right in everything he said.
Lydia's gonna be like, are you out of your mind?
And I'll be like,
Can't
why
you
would
trust-
he be out of his mind? He's doing the job that he is paid to do. He's a security consultant.
Magical.
She's like,
electrical-
couldn't you just be invisible?
On your left.
That's all you were supposed to do.
Take a seat.
In the dark.
How dramatic. Turn on the fucking lights.
I'm just looking for an explanation.
I'm on your books as a security consultant.
He wants to be
If I
seen
show my
as...
face in your warehouse, it makes for a better
Yeah.
cover story. Anyone ever asked if I was there? I was. Plus, you had a few things that needed correcting, so consider it a bonus.
That's not the point. This is meant to be a paper transaction. Doing what you did, the way you did it, raises the threat of exposure.
The way I see it, it lowers the threat. Like I said, now there's a face to the name that cashes the check. Madrigal has 8 terminals in the southwest. 1 down, 7 to go.
She's shocked. She's like, why the fuck do they accept this job from
Gus
Gus?
brings respect.
He does.
I want to keep that if I will.
This will make me respect him more. Oh god. That's not just fucking terrifying.
Honestly.
Imagine telling them that, yeah, he can't recover. I would not.
Sorry to interrupt. This morning. Nice to meet you.
She's gonna take over. Great, thank you, take over.
Dr. Berkner's visiting from Johns Hopkins.
Oh.
We're at
Whenever you're ready to pour records.
He couldn't wait to fucking run away from here.
Anytime. If you have any questions,
Thank you. Again, I don't want to step on toes.
it's all yours.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Smart man. I would
Honestly,
fucking
like,
run as well.
I'm running.
¿Tienes a family?
They don't speak.
¿Ustedes son familia?
Sí.
Pero vamos a intentar algo un poco diferente. Miren, cuando el cerebro se daña por un derrame cerebral, esas partes no se pueden reparar. Nuestro trabajo es estimular esas mismas partes para que puedan reconectarse. Hola, ¿ustedes también son familiares?
Amigos de la familia.
Les pido que le hablen a Héctor. Hay la probabilidad que en cierto nivel. Mucho gusto conocerlos.
What a badass woman, she touched him. I would be fucking running away.
They're like, I don't have anything to speak to Hector.
Literally.
Mr. Salamanca.
How are
Don
you?
Héctor, todo está bien allá afuera.
A man out of a lot of words.
Todos nuestros hombres se han mantenido.
Nadie quiere meterse con los Salamancas. Nadie.
Here comes Walter.
Se ve bien, Don Héctor. Muy bien.
I mean, now he's just lying.
Vas a superar esto.
Thank God it won't happen.
Que mentira.
Hello.
Never ceases to amaze me that, like, Gus is, you know, cleaning up garbage.
Yes.
It's me.
Was it, yeah?
Security contractor. I explained the situation.
I feel like Gus is gonna be like, good.
But he's going to keep doing what he's doing. What he's doing makes no sense.
Do his reasons matter?
They do if he's unreliable.
He's reliable.
You don't want me back at the hospital?
What did you realize, Gus?
Well, look, you don't need a man like him because Ignacio can be your eyes and
Poor
ears.
Victor. Have him meet us.
See, I have no idea who Victor is. Do you know Victor? I don't know them by name. Baby girl, why are you back at work so fast? Rest. She looks so good. Look at her. Okay, so it's not work. Is it like the reading of the will? Oh.
I know Chuck was thorough, but even I didn't think there was going to be this much paperwork.
This is the agreement for the transfer of property as discussed. If you can initial here.
Oh, transfer of property. It's going to her. Well, that's nice.
Kim, no, right on time. We were just finishing up Rebecca's side of things. Jimmy's not coming.
I'm here on his behalf.
Sure. Chuck left the house to Rebecca, and
burnt
that's
out.
exactly how
House
we
is
liquidated
burnt.
the property.
It would be the right thing for Jimmy to go through whatever survived and take whatever he wants.
I don't
The
think.
estate can provide a truck and storage for anything he chooses to keep.
That's okay. Jimmy doesn't want any of it.
All that's left is for him to sign this agreement letter. Once that's done, we can disperse his share of the estate.
Let me guess. 4,000?
5.
It's what you give when you want to cut someone out of a will but not have it contested. Just enough money to show the recipient wasn't forgotten.
Chuck also left a substantial endowment for a scholarship for deserving youth. I was hoping Jimmy would agree to serve on the board.
What else?
Chuck left Jimmy a personal letter. His eyes only.
Is Kim gonna give it to him?
I just had to know. What were you thinking?
About?
Oh, telling Jimmy.
What were you thinking when you came to Jimmy on the day of his brother's funeral and laid that shit on him? That Chuck killed himself?
I thought I owed it to Jimmy to tell him.
Owed it to him? Did you owe it to Rebecca? You tell her your theory? That Chuck intentionally set himself on fire? I guess you just saved that one for Jimmy.
Kim, I didn't do it to hurt Jimmy.
No, you did it to make yourself feel better.
That's
to
not
make
what I was
yourself
trying to do.
feel better by unloading your guilt. Who cares what it does to Jimmy, right? As long as Howard Hamlin is okay.
Kim, I don't think that's fair.
Fair? Let's talk about fair. Hey, let's let Jimmy dig around the fire-damaged wreck where his brother died screaming. And then let's let him pick up a keepsake or two. That is so fair. Did I hear you right? You want him to serve on the board of a scholarship committee? A scholarship that Chuck never in a million years would have given to Jimmy. Never. It is just, oh, what's this too? Huh, Howard? What's in this? One last screw you, little brother, from beyond the grave? Am I really supposed to do this to him?
All right, Kim. What can I do to make it better?
Nothing. There is nothing you can do. Just stay away.
Horrible scene. Great actress. Brilliant. Honestly, this show takes years off my life. I'm on edge with every scene. I don't know what she's supposed to do.
I mean, she's not supposed to hide the letter. I don't know if she's
I
supposed
know,
to hide
but
it for some time.
yes, because right now while he's in this, because like, what if it is like a letter, Chuck saying "fuck you, little brother"? Why would you want to do that to someone? Maybe give him the choice to see if he wants to read. I don't fucking. I
have no idea. Thank God I'm not in that position to choose.
Yes, but because he is self-destructive, he would read it.
Yeah, how was your day?
I just mostly stay here. Trying to get organized.
Movie's about to start. So, where is the remotes?
Can Jimmy sleep? Is he like... Oh, that's the thing that the old woman had. Remember the ones that are... The boy, yeah.
I'm not available at the moment. Leave a message.
Hey, it's me. Son, I got something for you.
Gotta steal this thing.
I think you're really gonna like this.
Stealing toys.
Honestly, I don't care.
I think he's gonna like that.
6
You
keys.
gonna back me up or what?
6 keys. I just wonder when this guy dies. You know that his time is ticking.
Not like I care.
What if Ignacio has to kill him? Because he finds out that Ignacio is something.
I'm not for you. I don't know why you're imagining scenarios where Ignacio is killing people. I don't like that. Like,
I don't know, I just feel like it's coming.
That's gonna be horrible.
C5.
Oh, well, there is no
That's the way it is.
Hector Salamanca behind you anymore.
I don't know if you can keep pushing it like this, boys.
Salamancas get 6. We're not leaving without 6.
Not you, boy, not you!
Do you want to go? 6. Put it away. Do you really want to do this?
I don't want to do this. Look, we can't do this much more.
Okay.
They're not gonna accept that every time. He's going to get the 6th. But they're not gonna accept this every time. Boy, get out of this business.
That's what I thought.
Oh, he's getting fucking shot.
Why do you have to be like, yeah, that's what they thought? Why can't you just get it and get the fuck out of that place?
He can, is that they can't shoot them because then it starts a war, right?
Of course not.
I don't know, I feel like something bad is coming,
That's how you do it. We had him piss in the pants.
Oh fuck, he's dying. He's dying. He's not dying. I feel like he's dying. Oh fuck, that's what I'm telling you. But this is on orders. They're not gonna kill him because Gus knows him.
Yeah.
So this is...
Yeah. Is there any way... Is there a more horrible death than this?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, it would have been more humane to shoot him.
I mean, it would leave blood and evidence.
I know what you've done. The Salamancas, they do not. Look at me. From now on,
you work for me.
You are mine.
Oh, poor Ignacio!
Boy, fucking run. Let's run.
Gus!
Let's change our names and run.
Gus! Couldn't just let him go? And why do I have
Oh god, this is the worst fucking death.
Watch a close-up of him choking to death.
How do we get you out of this, boy? How do we get you out of this?
He's not getting out of this.
I will personally come here and get you out of this.
Vince and Peter. Where to start? I think we should start with my girl killing.
First. I mean, that was the most memorable scene for me. I mean, yes, that's this thing at the end was like a lot, but like
the scene with Jimmy as well.
Which one? When the
like nothing there was memorable.
Well, no, it was memorable, but I just
the entire thing with going to find the job, like, and then the scene where he was selling himself to them, and then when he got the job, and then the way he reacted. That was.
I think I was like trying to figure out what the fuck that happened, but like I think they are the type of people that Jimmy was kind of taught to dislike, because I mean they're similar to how his father was, let's say. Like people come with a story and they just believe them, and so like Jimmy just hates that. I think he might have been.
You think that's why? Because of.
Well, because I was trying to figure it out. Like he's the one who turned back to like convince them, and then they actually were convinced. You know, Jimmy said this whole spiel, and then they were like, "Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, you can work for us. You seem great."
I don't know. Honestly, I first thought that he was just self-sabotaging himself, but like just because he was.
Well, I feel like it might be both, because that's what I also thought.
Yeah, he wants to destroy things, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it could
because
be both.
He said that he's good at always destroying things, and then Chuck told him that he's only good at hurting people and all of that, you know?
Yeah.
And in the previous episode, we had him being angry because he doesn't know how to show to the girls, grandmas, that he's not a good guy, that whatever he does, they seem to like him. But like at the same time here, he was selling. He was what he is good at, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he really is good at that.
Yeah. That's the thing I also like first, when we were watching the scene, that's what I also thought, because I thought he wanted to prove to people that, oh, you have fallen under my, let's say, spell or something like that. Like he was sabotaging himself because that's what Chuck told him. Like that's how he is, and like people are always gonna think that you're this great guy when in reality you're not. I mean, that's what Chuck thought. And so, like, I thought that he was maybe, like, also wanting to prove that to people. But, like, I also think it connects to his father, because, like, a lot of what Jimmy's personality is, we saw when he was young, when that guy said, like, in this world there are wolves and there are sheep or whatever, and so, like, you have to decide what you're gonna be. And, like, he was very greatly affected by who his father was, because his father was a guy who just decided to trust people. Like, even though they might be using him and they might be screwing him over, he chose to see the good in people, which is a very kind trait to have, but he is gonna maybe get used.
And he got used millions of times.
And like Jimmy is the
Jimmy
person
hated that
because
Jimmy's
Jimmy
completely
became
the opposite of that.
Well, Jimmy, I mean, that's the reason why Jimmy became the person that's gonna use people. And so I think he might have also been triggered by his father seeing the guys who just like now fully believed Jimmy so easily and like decided to give him the job just because Jimmy said, don't give me the job right now.
But honestly, that whole thing was, in my opinion, so fucking sad.
I mean, this whole fucking show is
honestly,
so sad.
Like that whole scene was just sad to me.
Yeah.
Sad to watch. Sad to see Jimmy like that. Like, I sympathized with him during this episode so much, especially because he's not dealing with anything. But like, I don't even know how he's supposed to deal with anything, in my opinion, because their relationship was fucked up from the beginning. Like, so like now when it's ended, in the way that it's ended, and then Jimmy knows that he's guilty. Like, why that happened to his brother. I honestly have no idea. Like, even if he wanted to deal with that, I honestly have no idea how he would be dealing with that without therapy, you know?
Well, I mean, he needs fucking a ton of therapy, but like, it's very clear that he is not dealing with this at all. Like, even the episode started, like, Kim was sleeping, everyone will be sleeping. He is, there's always noise in the house. Like, there's really no quiet. And even like when at the end, now you saw, like, he woke up, he immediately starts thinking about like the dolls. Now I have no idea if he plans to steal the dolls from the old lady, or if he plans to steal the thing, because no, that doll was the doll that the old lady had, and the people in the printer shop had something else that Jimmy then like connected to the old lady. So I mean, I think that he might want to steal it from the old lady because he saw that the value of a different doll or whatever
that's why I thought
was high.
So that's why I said.
So I guess we're stealing from old people now.
That's why I said, like, I don't think Mike would be.
I don't think Mike would be down for stealing from old people.
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a Mike thing to do.
Also, what we had with Kim and scene with Howard.
Oh, that was such a good scene. Oh, that was like, what great acting from I think her name is Rhea something. I don't know. I'm gonna learn it because that was great. I think it was also an interesting scene because I kind of also, I guess, agree with. I mean, it was so hard to watch because I really think Howard is, you know.
The thing with Kim is that she's seeing through only like the only thing she cares about here is Jimmy. She doesn't care about Chuck not leaving Jimmy money. She doesn't care about if Howard is feeling guilty. She doesn't care about if Jimmy did something wrong, if actually what Jimmy did caused Chuck's death. She doesn't care about any of that. She just loves Jimmy and she just wants to protect him and to stop hurting and to stop hurting Jimmy, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, even though when you think about it, with Howard did, I completely understand why he did that at that point. But, like, let's say she was right there. She was like, you did that only to make yourself feel better. Who cares about Jimmy and, like, how he's gonna feel after his brother, like, dying, you know?
Yeah.
And, but, like, I could understand why Howard did that at that point. I mean,
Howard really didn't come with any bad intentions. It was, like, very human from him. It's like he kind of also wanted to maybe as well be judged because he did this, and so like, and he feels a lot of guilt, so he wants to, you know, say it, and like, it's a very human thing, it's a very human emotion. Did Jimmy need to hear that at that point? He didn't. I mean, I think that's like how humans are. I think sometimes it's very, like, even apologies could be very selfish. Like, if you hurt someone and then like you decide to apologize, like, it can also be very selfish because you are doing it for yourself sometimes. It's like, it's not gonna be of benefit to the other person, and people don't think that way sometimes. And so I just think that's sort of what was here. I don't think Howard had any bad intentions, but like Kim was right at that point. What the fuck does Jimmy gain from learning this? I mean, Kim also doesn't know that what is happening inside Jimmy's mind right now, because she doesn't know that he is the one that caused the insurance thing to happen, and thus kind of killing his brother. Like, Kim doesn't know that, and so it's even worse for Jimmy, because what he learned from Howard really just confirmed the fact that he is the one, let's say, to blame.
Yes, and I think it was fucking amazing acting, really, on her behalf. And also when she said, let's give Jimmy to talk to the thing that Howard suggested that Jimmy should talk. And she was like, because the thing that Chuck would never call Jimmy to talk to, you know, like, that's gonna just be a reminder of how horrible relationship that they had with each other. Yeah. And
like, even the thing that she said, so let me guess, it's like 4,000, because I mean, I have never heard that law in my life, but like, you can then contest that you as a brother deserve more if he gives you something. So he gave him like 5,000, which is like the lowest of lows.
I can't
it's horrible. Their relationship is fucking toxic. And so, like, I completely understand Kim wanting to protect the Jimmy from any further amount of pain.
But I will forever feel sympathy towards Jimmy, because with their relationship, no matter how much the way they ended, no matter what Jimmy did after, like, I will forever feel sympathy because of many years that Jimmy was many months, I have no idea, a year and a half, while Chuck had a disease that he had, you know, when the mental illness started progressing and all of that, when he was literally every day coming and giving him groceries and having so much patience towards him, and you know.
There's this also, like, I wonder what's gonna happen with the letter that
I mean, I think Kim is gonna give him at some point. I guess
so
she's
well,
not
because
gonna
it doesn't
give
seem
him
like
now because he's really in a bad place now. But like the fact that when she got the letter, she was so angry because now she has to hurt him with that letter. She has to be the one who has to give him that letter, and she knows that it's gonna.
Because at the same time, like, it seems like the worst thing. She said, like, what am I supposed to, like, give him this last fuck you from his brother, from beyond the grave? Like, why would he need that as a person? You know, it seems like a cruel thing to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
it's his brother. You have to
give it to him, and like,
and she knows that.
But the thing is, like, you would want him to make his, like, own decision if he would want to read it, and like, he's gonna want to read it, but like, maybe not in this while he's in this mind space.
Well, I'm fine with Kim waiting however much she thinks she's supposed to wait.
But I really wonder what is in that letter. It could be worse. Like, it could again be Chuck telling Jimmy everything bad.
I don't think it's gonna be that, because we had that.
Well, I wonder. That's why I'm wondering. Like, is it gonna be a continuation of that?
But I don't think it's gonna be anything, oh my god, very good. Yeah. You know? I just think we had, and I don't think after Chuck's death, Chuck would want to say that to him one last time, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think Chuck gets anything from it.
When was this letter written? Like, this was definitely written before Chuck told him, I never really cared much for you.
Yeah.
So, like, even if it's I can't even imagine fucking some kind words, actually.
No, I don't think it's, kind words.
Like, in an ideal world, I wish that Chuck realized, like, what his resentment to Jimmy brought to their relationship, and like how it made it worse. But I just don't think Chuck is aware of that. Yeah, I'm not expecting this letter to be some self-reflecting from Chuck. No, and that is like the only thing that I could see that would make this better. But
like the only thing I do not expect is another little fuck you, like what he told him in their last scene. But I don't expect anything very good, you know.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about part with Ignacio and the last scene.
I mean, it seemed to me like that guy's fucking dying. Like, when they started prolonging the scene, when they got the drugs or whatever they were taking, honestly, I don't know. I was just wondering, it's coming, it's gonna be bad, because I mean they couldn't have kept it doing that. Like every time they come, they're like, not 5, we want 6. That's not a viable option. And that guy, we have never seen them, so of course he's about to die. It was a horrific scene, first of all, that the guy was killed in that way. I think it's a very cruel way to kill a person. Like, it's not something that you don't expect in this world.
No,
but just like
making because it's the easiest way to clean evidence. Like, just chokes him and that's it. There is no evidence.
There's no blood. There is nothing.
There is nothing. You can easily clean that up and hide his body.
And he will never be found.
Exactly.
But aren't the Salamancas gonna look into this? Like, aren't they gonna be like, where is the guy that worked for us? Aren't they gonna like ask Ignacio about it? Like,
I mean, I think Gus is gonna figure that out.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, but it's still gonna be like.
I don't think there's gonna be a problem. I don't think that's why they're gonna suspect Ignacio.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And Hector's not even there.
Yeah, he said you're mine.
So like, that was fun to watch. That was fun.
It was awful. And now, Ignacio told his father in the beginning of this episode, like, his father asked him, when are you gonna get out of this? And Ignacio was like, I'm working on it. And so, like, I swear, the second he said, I'm working on it, you just know that you're not getting out because
so
you're gonna
fucking sad, because, I mean, Ignacio is one, I mean, he's guilty for all
he made his choice. He is here because of his
family,
actions.
Exactly. So, like, and apparently his father already knew that he's in business with Salamancas, and his father forgave him and like moved on. They as a family, they moved on after that, but like Ignacio never got out of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's horrible, because he's never, in my opinion, gonna get out of it. And honestly, now even I have no idea what I expect to happen.
I have no idea, like, how the fuck do you quit this work?
You don't,
like, unless you go like Jess, you just change your whole identity, you get papers and whatever and leave, and you're always, let's say, on the run. Otherwise, there is no such thing as quitting this.
I mean, if Hector died and they didn't have a solid boss, maybe he could have left, but now he has even worse boss than more dangerous boss than Hector Salamanca, which is Gus, I guess.
Yeah.
And now it's too late. And
I
honestly feel the most sympathy towards his father, because his father, like, even though his son disappointed him once again, his father would be able to like get past that and forgive him if only his son wouldn't continue.
Yeah, I mean, his father, again,
he's a very honorable man, and like,
yeah, and I think all that he wants from his son is like to get out of it, and I'm sure that guy, I mean, his father would, in any way he would help him get out of this. I just don't think it's a thing. The most I can hope for from this is that his father doesn't die.
Honestly.
And I don't know if that's like, because you know when you get that type of a character who has a father who is just the sweetest fucking man, and then of course they're gonna kill them off because it's like, this is the consequence of your action for choosing this, like,
but
you're putting your family in danger.
That would make sense to be consequences for his actions.
Yeah,
like,
but it's gonna be tragic.
As much as I like Ignacio,
yeah,
I mean, he really did make his own choices.
Yeah,
I'm like here sitting and judging all of them.
Yeah. I want to say that I found that Gus at the end, he said, "You're mine," which is like, he didn't say you work for me. He said you're basically mine. Like, I own you from now on. Which could not think of a fucking scarier thing in my life.
I don't like Gus, honestly.
And like, you're so, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, you're so far down. Like, that Gus told you, it's not like you work for me, I own you. Like, that's it. There's no, it's like your own life isn't yours. Horrible.
Honestly, horrible. No, honestly, like, Gus is an amazing character and such a fascinating character and very smart guy, but he's capable of anything, of fucking anything. He could do whatever he needs, you know.
Yeah.
For his business, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely like across the like in this universe, like the smartest, I think, and very capable, and that's what makes him so scary, is because he is just a couple of steps ahead of anyone, apparently, except Walter for that one fucking moment.
Yeah, except Walter.
And that was enough for him to end up dying. Still cannot fucking believe that Walter pulled that off. But I mean, he is very fascinating. But he keeps fucking bringing people that I like into this job further. I mean, again, it's their choice. Mike made a choice. Ignacio made a choice. Wish they didn't. Wish they didn't.
Okay, guys. This was an amazing episode. Can't wait to see the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.